Hello everyone, it's Ryan Devin with the Devin Team at Keller Williams, coming to you with another episode of what you need to know this week in Denver real estate. So, brace yourself. The market has returned, or at least that's how it feels right now. So, really for those of you who've been following me, frankly, for quite some time, you know that I've mentioned how parts of this Denver market can really be predictable, which is a nice thing. So we normally see our buying season really kick off towards the end of January or into early February. And all indicators really were pointing to more of a start this year in kind of March and April. However, about 3 weeks ago, literally just like flipping a light switch, it began. It went from a slow and quiet December and into January into this immediate surge of buyers, really all in one weekend. For example, homes that were sitting on the market for 3 months plus, all of a sudden, they've got multiple offers on the table, literally over the course of one weekend. That's how quick it feels sometimes. So when we look at the active inventory right now of homes from January into the beginning of February, we saw a decrease in that inventory of about 13%. So few homes on the market from month to month, really. So this means starting out the month of February with only 3,900 homes on the market. So we went from having the median days on market in January of 36 to the median days now being 16 days on market in that first week of February. That just shows you how quickly things can transition, especially when there's a lack of inventory on the market. So these numbers, they're significant. In that looking at December and early January, we had over 2 months worth of inventory on the market. So this takes us out of that multiple offer territory. You've got negotiating power, and that happens once you have over 1 month worth of inventory. So in the beginning here now of February, we have 0.9 months worth of inventory. Hence why we're seeing multiple offer territory right now. So be aware of that transition. Now, for those of you thinking that we're back in that 20 offer scenario and that 20 offers on the table kind of world, rest assured we're not there. You have to remember that since the cost of money has gone up with those rising interest rates, our buyer pool has shrunk a bit. So, however, we still only have about 14% of the inventory required to match the demand that's out there, which means that we should start to see home prices stabilize a bit more, and most likely we should see them actually increase over the next couple of months, kind of due to all of this perfect storm. So if you have a home to sell, you need to time it properly here within the year. Really, you need to take advantage of this low inventory time of year here in kind of February, March, April, really to have your best chance of getting the highest dollar for your home, really before that inventory increases. This gives you a chance if you have an awkward floor plan or something strange about your home, it needs improvements, now's the time to get it out there. Really, we don't see our inventory start to climb until about middle of April to get ready for that summer selling season. So what we are seeing is the new inventory that hits the market right now, it's getting scooped up pretty darn quickly at the moment. So things are turning over on a weekly basis right now. And again, we're just a couple of weeks into this cycle. So if you are looking to buy, know that even though we are seeing multiple offers in some cases right now, concessions are still prevalent where folks are able to get buy downs, for example, paid by the seller on rates. Also, the multiple offers that we're seeing right now are not in that 8 to 10% over the asking price that we saw last year, but about maybe 1 to 3% over the asking price. So it's not as intense, but remember, I've said this before, all it takes is one other person at the table to lose your negotiating power, so get in there. So please continue to follow my updates as we progress through this transitioning market. And if you're curious as to how this all can affect your plan, I'd be honored for an opportunity to sit down with you and really discuss this. Or if you know anyone who could benefit from this information, it would be my pleasure to sit down and have this conversation and really share my insight with them. As always, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful and blessed day. My name is Ryan Devin with the Devin Team here at Keller Williams. Take care. Bye-bye.